let's get to work. Debating on if it would almost be easier for me to build a new ship rather than try to salvage this one. Going to definitely have to consider that as a possibility. To be honest, the same thing goes for the base. Everything is completely wrecked. Going to have to see what I have to work with. Try to figure out the most efficient way to do this. If the damage were isolated to one part of the base, then that would be different. But it's pretty extensive and it's almost everywhere. Now, if I can make this room serviceable and airtight, well, then we got something going on. Well, the first thing we need to do is get all this glass repaired. Alright, now, windows, we can scavenge from over there, because I think that this room is going to be a total loss. Now, to avoid a wily coyote circumstance and grind away the thing that I'm standing on, kind of like to avoid that if I could. Fortunately, everything uses the standard blueprint. At least I hope it does. Anybody back at command decided to get ticklish with their engineering, well, that's going to make my life a little more complicated. Alright. Roof looks tight. Okay, we still have power to work the airlock. That's good. I think I know where I'm going to be storing most of my O2 bottles once I get everything fixed. Everything has got to be high and tight in here. The last thing I need is to get all of this working, find out that one of these welds is faulty, and then suddenly I blow out all my atmosphere the first time I pressurize the room. Well, it doesn't look pretty. But they didn't build these things to win awards, that's for sure. Okay, doors are in good repair. This is a dumb place to put this. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Glad I caught that before it turned into something. There we go. Pressure. Pressure is holding. Excellent. Now, that obviously connects to something. Oh, that's... Now we have to figure out where to put the O2 generator. Gotta make sure I don't do that very often. Gotta remember this. No point in having a bolt with a hole in the bottom. Now I'd be willing to bet that the plumbing for this system is completely screwed. But we'll have to figure this out. Uh-oh. Oxygen high. Our pressure's up. Good. Now there's going to be a small amount of loss every time I come through here, which is why this thing is on a constant drain. Gotta get back and get my suit recharged. Whew. Airlock depressurize on, airlock depressurize off. Pretty much going to leave the depressurizing on, and I need to make sure that that air is being cycled back around into the system so I'm not wasting it every time I go out this door. Listen for that comforting sound of airlocks closing behind me. And the bottles are refilled. Wow. Fresh air never smelled so good. Whew. Whew. Well, there we go. This looks like my homestead for a while. Explorer 7 log supplemental. Chief Engineer Darkaiser reporting. I managed to locate the wreck of the Explorer 7, and I will be returning both to salvage parts and to pay my respects. I have managed to repressurize one portion of the base, and for the time being, that's going to be home. Tomorrow, I have to see about repairing the solar panels. I need to build or repair a scout vessel or a rover of some kind, a utility vehicle, to help me carry things if nothing else. I also need to see about consolidating all of my supplies rather than having them scattered all over the base. But all of that is for tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to sleep in an airtight space with my helmet open. Something I didn't think I was going to be able to do again for a while. Chief Engineer Darkaiser, signing off.